In part one of our interviews with Ralph Ellis, he shared his research into the roots of some of the most illustrious characters from the Old Testament. In this interview, Ralph discusses what he believes to be the roots or family tree, as it were, of Jesus. In brief, Ralph's research, based on the books of Josephus, who diaried events he witnessed, along with information contained in the original Torah, suggests Jesus was not only high-born, but mighty.
The thing is, it then gives us a new insight into the life of Jesus, because the whole of Josephus's discussion about this era was his battles with this person called Jesus. And this gives us a completely new set of texts that detail the life of the biblical Jesus. And it seems that this particular Jesus was quite important. He was the governor of Tiberias, and he owned a castle. And he also was the leader of 600 soldiers. And again, here we start linking back into the fourth sect and to Theomusa Orania, who also had their own independent army, exactly the same as this Jesus did. And so it seems likely that Jesus had his own armed forces. Now, you might say, well, that's completely impossible, that's just not present within the Bible. But it is. It's in the Bible as well. You just have to look for the text. And we come back to sort of Matthew 10:34, where Jesus says, I don't come to bring peace. I come not to bring peace to the world. I come to bring a sword. That's what he said. And then we have the event on the Mount of Olives, which is a curious affair, because we have Jesus and his disciples on the Mount of Olives at night, and they are surprised by the Roman guard. Well, just before this happens, of course, Luke 22:36, he tells his disciples to go out and buy swords. Sell your purse and your wallet and go and buy swords. And the disciples come back with swords, and he says, it's enough. So here we have a different sort of Jesus to what we're expecting. It's not a Jesus that is preached from the pulpit. We don't get these verses from the pulpit. This is a revolutionary Jesus. And of course, that's what Jesus the Galilean means. We say Jesus of Galilee. Well, what does Galilee mean? It means a circle, a revolutionary.
This interview is guaranteed to put you on a new path of inquiry as to the life and times of Jesus. Visit Conscious Media Network for the entire free interview.